This is the plaintiff, Kara Giroux. She says she and the defendant worked together and they became friends. One day, he asked her to help him out, so she added a line on our cell service for him and loaned him money for a new iPhone 4S. The defendant promised he'd pay the bills monthly, but once she stopped working, he stopped paying. The guy claims he has no money, but she saw pictures on Facebook of him with his brand new truck. Some people. She's suing for every penny of the $713.08 she's owed. This is the defendant, Andrew Potts Jr. He says this whole thing's crazy. He was making payments on the phone, and then, when she left work, he didn't see her as much. He would call and make arrangements to meet her to give her money, but she wouldn't show up. Then her brother-in-law got involved, and next thing you know, his phone was shut off. Bottom line, he had the money to pay her, but she kept flaking out on him. He's accused of not phoning it in.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket. The plaintiff won't ever put anyone in her cell phone plan again. He cried poverty, and she did it. And then all of a sudden, he turns around after not paying and buys a truck for himself. Now, he says he made every effort to pay. It's the case of don't keep on trucking.
Thank you, Kara Giroux. You are suing Andrew Potts, I guess your former friend, for $713 in phone bills and cancellation fees because you put a phone under your name and then he refuses to pay. Tell me what's going on.
Correct. This was about in July 2012. The defendant and I were really good friends. We worked together, and
Worked where?
High school. I was a former teacher.
Okay.
High school.
He was
a security guard.
Okay.
We were very close friends, and he didn't have a cell phone. His ex-girlfriend or whatever the situation was disconnected his phone.
Are you the ex-girlfriend? No? Okay, who's that?
My girlfriend.
Okay, go on.
And
how tall are you? Stand up. I can't stand it. Go ahead. You're a tiny little thing. No, stand next to him. I don't get a lot of fun in this life, and I just want to see that. Oh my gosh. It's like you're half his size. Go ahead, sit down. Go ahead.
So,
were you two anything more than friends or no?
No, we were always just close friends.
Just friends. Okay, go on.
So I offered.
Why would you offer to put the phone in your name?
Because I do crazy things like that for my friends.
Let me just ask you a question. Why couldn't he get a phone in his own name? Why was he having it in his other girlfriend's name?
Well, because he didn't currently have a cell phone because she left him with the cell phone. Basically, what he did to me, she did to him. So he was just using the school phone, and I felt bad. So I said, if you want, I can add a line for you under a family plan for me. And he said...
Is he an orphan? Does he have family? Does he have, why do you think you have to save him?
I don't know why I thought that. In retrospect, I was a total complete moron.
But I understand when people do that when I love him, but that's not what was going on here. That's why I'm not understanding.
Right.
Does she like you?
Not that I know of, no.
No. Okay. Okay, so go on.
So, but no, it wasn't like me doing this as a gift. It was doing it as he was paying. He was actively making.
So you open up a line for him when?
In July. The end of July.
And did he pay July, August, September? Oh, by the way, how did he get a phone? You paid for that?
Yes, and he was going to make payments on the phone.
So you paid how much for the phone? $200?
$199.99. Yes.
For an iPhone 4S.
Correct.
And then did he pay July?
Yes.
August?
Yes.
September?
Yes.
October?
Yes.
November?
No.
So the bill that comes in November, he does not pay?
No, because I resigned from work at the high school in October.
In October?
Yes.
Why?
I was there for too long. I wanted to look for other jobs.
October's a strange time to want to look for other jobs in your job market. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so what happens?
So we just stopped paying November. And what happens was that because it's on the same line, they shut my phone off too. So I had to
But didn't you have a contact? Well, you have his phone number. It's on your phone.
Right.
It's on your phone bill every month. So were you calling him and talking to him?
Yes. And he said he even texted me and I didn't get a chance to text him back. He texted me, I'm at the store. Do you want me to make a payment? And I guess I didn't text him back in the nick of time. Well, the common sense answer would be yes, you would make a payment at the store.
Exactly.
But because I didn't respond to him with yes or no, he just didn't make a payment.
Did he pay any of the months we talked about? November, December, January,
No,
February?
he did not. And then he ended up selling the phone and without paying me for the phone, got his own line without telling me, and I got stuck with a $300 early termination fee.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what's your defense?
So would you ever, are you guys friends? Yeah. Would you ever put her on your cell phone plan?
No. I think
What a crappy friend you are.
I think our friendship is worth more than a phone bill.
What do you think? Would you?
I would put them because I trust them, but I don't know about like other friends.
What do you think? Would you?
I think I would.
Okay, guess what? Guess what you two are called?
Friends.
Chumps. There you go, going inside the courtroom.
Good day, Yana. As she said, we were good friends. My relationship that I was in, I had 2 phones. I got stuck with the bill, and so my line.
Is this where you got the idea? For what you did to her?
No. But I got stuck with the line, so my lines got cut off. And she just like, oh, wow, I feel sorry for you. Do you want me to get you a line on my plan? And at first I said, no, that's okay. She's like, are you sure?
Maybe I'm just not a nice enough person.
No.
Would you do it?
Absolutely not.
Well, that's because you work here and you've seen how it goes. Okay, go ahead.
That's been helpful.
Well, if y'all watch people's courtroom more, you wouldn't have this problem. Okay, all our viewers know not to do this. Go ahead.
So, and she asked me again, are you sure? Are you sure?
Okay, whatever. She put a gun to your head and made you take it. All right, now I got that. Okay. So July, August, September, October. What happens in November? November's the first month you say he didn't pay. Correct. What happens in November? So you no longer got to see her every day, so now you stop paying?
No, well, actually, because before she resigned, I guess whatever situation that was going on with the job, she wasn't at the school. She was at another place where when certain things happen, the teachers have to stay there until the situation is rectified. So I was just like, well, you're still in the area. You can still come get the money. My house was around the corner from the school. It was no problem meeting anywhere.
I don't understand why both of you spend all this time wasting my time talking about how you could have gotten it done. You didn't. Right. Why didn't you get it done?
Well, to be honest, I can't even give you an honest answer why I didn't get done.
Well, okay. Well, then what do you think my verdict's going to be? Why weren't you going to the Sprint, whatever store it is, Sprint, and paying it? You know how much a bill is, pay the bill. Then the next month, when she tells you how much a bill is, go to the Sprint store, pay the bill. You do not need someone to grab your nostril and drag you all the way to the Sprint store and teach you how to pay a bill. You know what happens? It's crazy. When you don't pay the bill, they cancel your phone. And when they cancel your phone because you don't pay the bill, they charge you some really high cancellation fee. Okay? These are the things that happen when you don't pay your bills. So what's the mystery here?
I never had a problem. Like I said, I never had a problem paying
I would have paid it had someone come to my home and taken it out of my pocket. Dude, pay your bills. $713.08. Verdict for the plaintiff. Pay the lady.
Thank you.
And let me explain something to you. Does this now explain to you why normal people do not do this?
Yes.
Okay?
Oh, yes.
If you want to just do somebody a favor and just take over their bills, do it, but expect nothing in return, because he who expects nothing shall not be disappointed.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
And so the defendant will have to pay that phone bill. Come on, step on in here. And you understand the judge's verdict here?
It's her verdict. I guess, I can't. There's nothing else I can say about it.
What it looks like from the testimony is that you took advantage of her and then sort of made yourself scarce when it came payback time. So how is that wrong?
No, that definitely was the case, because there was numerous times where I reached out to her, tried to rectify the situation. Even, I'm at the store. I will pay the bill right now. She told me no. Give it to me.
Why would she say, why didn't you go over there and give it to her then?
She told me she was coming to me.
All right, okay. All right, guys. Right down this way. All right, very good. All right, so step on in here. You've hopefully learned a lesson here.
A big lesson. I will never sign a bill or anything for anyone, friend, husband, nothing, no one. I may be jumping to conclusions, but the judge was very fair.
She bailed you out this time.
She did, and it's a major learning lesson for me. And I thank Judge Millian for seeing the truth and bailing me out.
Okay.
So
You're welcome.
There. Thank you.
Harvey?
This is just insane. I mean, if they can't get a cell phone on their own, they are bad credit risks. They are probably irresponsible, and it's a really bad idea to do. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.